Everybody, welcome to the 80th Rodeo of the Ozarks Parade.
That's right, and we will be here all morning as the procession is just about to hit Shiloh Square, where we're located here in Springdale, and it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of floats, a lot of dignitaries, a lot of people associated with the Ozarks, and some new things that are coming this year to the rodeo.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the first thing that they're doing is the mares, which I was thinking like city mares, but actually the mares and their little babies, they're going to kick off the parade, and you actually will be seeing those here very shortly.
Right behind us now, actually.
I know that, this morning we had all that rain, and it was like, is a parade going to go on? But the organizers made sure that they were like, hey, everybody, it's still going to go on. So you can see the parade starting right behind us. Again, this is the 80th year for the Rodeo of the Ozarks Parade.
That's right. And look at this procession. Beautiful.
Oh,
they said
so
this is actually
the
first year that the babies are going to be rolling with the parade.
That is so cool.
You can already tell there's a hit.
Okay, don't let us get distracted by the parade, okay? Because I definitely will. I do, Perry, want to just give out some fun facts about the Rodeo of the Ozarks. Got some notes here. Okay, first started in 1944 and was led by Springdale residents, including Shorty Parsons. Now, that name should be familiar because Parsons Stadium is where the rodeo is taking place. Some interesting things that happened during that first year in the rodeo, Perry. There were 200 horses in the parade. There was an issue with the bleachers.
Oh, no.
300 people were injured. No one really got severely hurt or anything like that, but there was a little issue with the bleachers that first year. B.B. Brogdon served as the parade marshal that very first year of the rodeo, and also Glenn Pup Harp, which that name also should be familiar to you here in Northwest Arkansas, won the steer roping. So just a few fun facts about the very first rodeo here in Springdale. Who's behind us?
And sirens. We've got the police department for the city of Springdale right now. They're going to be leading things. We've also got several first responding agencies that are going to be a part of this parade. We're looking forward to them.
Yeah.
In addition to the mayors will be coming down a little bit later too. And they're letting their horns rip right now, letting folks know they're here and they're proud. And this should be an exciting day to get kicked off here.
Absolutely. If you're watching and you're wondering, should I come out there? Absolutely. The weather feels great, Perry. We know that it rained a little bit, but it feels absolutely amazing out here. There are people out here giving out popsicles to make sure that people stay cool. I also saw some students that had some water as well to make sure that we all stay cool out here, but the weather feels amazing.
Yeah, I know we were concerned when we were doing our live show. Is this going to be canceled? Is it going to be delayed? No, folks, it's on and it's happening right now, and it's actually perfect because it's been so hot, Jackie. Now it's overcast.
Very true.
It's not raining, and people are having a great time so far.
Yes, absolutely. I will tell you, if you are trying to make your way down here, Emma Street is blocked. So that's just a traffic hazard for you, just a traffic note for you. Emma Street is blocked, so you will have to kind of do some rerouting to make your way down here if you want to join us right here for the parade.
That's right. And you can see as these emergency vehicles continue to proceed, kids are loving them as they're honking their horns. They're having a great time. One thing I love about this is, first responders really such an important part of the community. This is really their opportunity to have some fun and get out there and really just let loose and have the public appreciate them for what they're doing on a daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, I don't know what little kid doesn't love our first responders.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when my kids were little, they wanted to be a police officer, a fireman. They wanted to do all the things. And so, to your point, this is a great opportunity for our first responders to have a little bit of fun, and the families out here are really, really enjoying it. You know what? Me too.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's cool as we've been sitting here for probably about the last 45 minutes. We've been seeing the crowd grow. We are expecting, in addition to the area police cars, the area fire trucks, soon the color guard. Now, this will be a really interesting thing to see. We know the cavalry drill team, they've actually been relocated to a different part of this parade. They were originally part of the agenda. They'll be a part of the parade, of course, in terms of the rodeo. But the cavalry drill team will be coming up, and we can kind of see some folks coming down with flags as we see more first responding agencies.
Yes, so the girls that you'll see on the horses, they have this beautiful blue top on and beautiful blue jeans with red, white, and blue on them. Those are the rounders. So the rounders kind of serve as the ambassadors for the parade. So you'll see a lot of them during the rodeo as well, but also participating in the parade. So you're going to see them here in a second. They are leading some more of our first responder trucks. So there they are right there. There's some of the rounders right there.
Hello. Folks, we're really friendly, all smiles. We're going to let the sound play as some of these trucks come through because they're really letting it rip.
Yeah. So some of the first responder teams that we're seeing, Benton County, Hickory Creek. We just saw some Hickory Creek trucks as well.
Yeah.
Benton County Sheriff's Office.
And what's cool about this is it's getting folks involved around the community, not just Springdale, like we've been seeing different cities and different counties coming out and already being a part of this first responders part of the parade.
Yeah, I love that. Nob Hill just passed us. Here's Nob Hill Fire Department engine. Look at that one. I love the color.
Yeah. Yellow fire truck. How about that?
Very cool.
All right, so it looks like we do have a little bit of a pause in the parade coming up after all these emergency vehicles. It's giving them room to go ahead and blare their sirens as they continue to go from the parade. This is actually starting over at the arena in Springdale and making its way to the Shiloh Square.
Yes, absolutely. So one fun fact, Perry. So we know that we're calling it the Rodeo of the Ozarks, but do you know what year it was actually named Rodeo of the Ozarks?
That is a great question because I'm doing my math, 80 years, but I'm guessing that happened sometime in that period. Jackie, you got a pop quiz answer for me?
1946.
1946.
That is when it was officially named Rodeo of the Ozarks.
And it's probably so incredible to see this parade grow, this event grow, because our community has grown so much over the course of even just the last 10 years, let alone the last 8.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's an announcer here who is giving out some great facts and tips about the rodeo and as well as the parade. She mentioned that the parade initially started with $29,000 and it has grown since then. So people here in Springdale got together because they really wanted to make a showing of the rodeo, and so $29,000 launched the rodeo. She also mentioned how, again, the people just came together and how this is actually one of the largest rodeos here in the U.S.
I believe it. 80 years going strong, growing from that point. Jackie, you mentioned $29,000 too. I imagine a lot more.
I mean, and think about during the time, how much money that was during that time.
That's true too. And things change with that. Now, we are just now seeing, coming down the street, this is the Springdale High School Band.
Okay, nice.
And we've got some colors here. They're waving. The flag twirlers leading the band coming up behind.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting about this group, we're told that it's actually a combination of not just the Springdale High School, but a bunch of the different area schools coming together to really have a good time today.
Yeah, that's great. Of course, the students are off for the summer, so this is a great time for the students to get together, meet each other, connect through band, but also practice those instruments. You know, as band parents, we know how practicing, how important that is. So to be able to get your kid on the instrument during the summertime for fun, that's very important.
Yeah, you have a lot of memories of having your kid come up and be like, all right, practice.
Practice. So this is really fun for them. But I love the collaboration between the high schools together, and they sound great.
They do. Let's take a listen.
So we've got Springdale High School Band, Harbor High School as well in Springdale. Got members of the Color Guard kicking things off. I'll tell you what, I'm not coordinated enough to twirl those flags. I wish I was, Perry. I wish I was.
I know. I just doing that at high school level and then playing in sync like that. But what I love, too, is when we were looking at the forecast, we're like, okay, how is this all going to happen? I was thinking all those kids prepping with their metal instruments. So just another moment of resilience for our Northwest Arkansas community. Saying, you know what, rain or shine, we're going to have this, and we're going to start it, and the sky's parted for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Take a peek down and see who is next Ooh.
Got some Mounties on duty here.
That's got to be fun to look at.
Yeah, no kidding. They're taking their time. Horses making stops with the crowd.
Absolutely, because, of course, everybody wants to kind of revel and see those horses. So
Yeah.
I'm going to give you some more little parade tidbits if you'd like to
it.
know. Okay, so this year's parade marshals are Joe and Lara Donaldson. You'll know those names because they are the owner of Sam's Furniture in Springdale. So they are serving as this year's grand marshals for the parade this year. So we'll see them at some point during the parade as everybody passes through as well.
Thank you. You saw me bend down. A little bit windy here. Our wonderful photojournalist Kylie behind the camera just grabbed the rest of my paper. So thank you, Kylie. Other than the window, really great conditions. Now, what's really cool about the Rodeo of the Ozarks here, as we're looking forward, this looks Butterfield stage lines coming through. Look at that old stagecoach.
Look at that carriage. Hey. That is cool. Hi. There they are right there.
The folks
there
in the
are
Sam's.
Parade marshals right there, Joe and Lara right there.
We were just
That's
talking
awesome.
about
I love
them.
that.
Joe and Lara Donaldson, and of course Sam's doing so much for the community.
Oh, there's a rodeo clown right there. I know that is a favorite part of the rodeo right there. Also, Perry, just wondering, what do you think it'd take for us to get escorted to work in that carriage?
I don't know, but that's great. Maybe right before midnight is our best window. Don't lose a slipper.
We'll hope that the horses are awake during that time.
Yeah. Well, listen, I don't think anyone's awake when we're waking
up. That's true. That's true.
Like, 2, 3 a.m.
All right. Now we got some more people on horses behind us. This is led by the Lewis Automotive Truck. Hello.
How y'all
doing? Hi. Perry, I already have ideas for next year for you. Is for you to get up on the horse next year and be a part of the parade.
Well, our Brianna Moore just the other day got up on a horse. So you know what? If Brianna can do it, we should do it, Jack. We should do the parade coverage from horseback.
Oh, I said you. Perry, I'm just going to stay down here on my feet. You know what I would love to do? Walk with the horses during the parade. Being on the horse,
nice middle ground.
That makes me a little bit nervous. But to walk near one, I love that. I love that. Oh, there's the mayor right there. The mayor just passed us as well. Mayor Sprouse of Springdale. So all the Springdale Who's Who people are here today.
That's right.
All right. Miss Rodeo of the Ozarks is right behind us as well. Hello. Look how beautiful these ladies look now. That's some fashion right there. I love that.
And it's cool. We've had some of these folks on our show before talking about everything that goes into being a member of this squad.
Yes.
And what's really interesting is not only is it that community service and the thing that you really associate with pageantry, but really a love for agriculture and pushing that out. We know that's such an important part of our community.
Yes, absolutely. There are hours of work that goes into this. They train with their horses. They train together as teams. So look how beautiful they look. Oh, they're going to do, looks like they may be doing a little bit of a performance.
Yeah, we'll
Let's get out the way.
Hello.
He's got Sandy in there with him and a whole passel of grandkids. A whole passel of them. He's got 9 grandkids is what I have here.
So what's really cool about this is we're seeing folks from all over Lincoln, Salisaw, all over our communities here represented.
Now, if I can dress like that, Perry, I will get on the horse. If the ladies would just show me how to look fabulous and as elegant as them, then I can do that.
You got the cowboy hat already. You're one step there.
Yes.
But still, you see something sometimes, and you're just taken aback that these people are brave enough to do that, make a habit of living out of it. It's really
absolutely. Okay, so behind us, like Perry said, you see several flags here of different organizations that are involved with the rodeo. As you can imagine, it takes a lot of collaboration, and I can't brag on Northwest Arkansas enough. We have such a giving and great community for events like this. Companies and businesses and different nonprofits come together to really pull off events just like this for the community. So we love to see it.
Yeah. And as we got a little bit of a break in this parade, at least from where we can see, I want to go over a little bit of the rodeo. Folks are looking forward to this. Is kind of the prequel, if you will, to all the events that are going to be happening this week. Each night featuring lots of events. We're talking bareback, saddle bronc, bull riding. If we're talking what are called rough stock events.
Oh.
And then timed events. So you've got steer wrestling, team roping, tie-down roping, barrel racing, breakaway roping. All these events, you know, if you're just getting introduced to the rodeo, I encourage you to check them out. They're a lot of fun. and really just a celebration of agriculture for our community, which we know is such a big part of it.
Yes, absolutely. The announcer that is talking about the parade as the floats and people come through mentioned mutton busting, which I know is a favorite, especially for those little kiddos out there. So if you want your kiddo to participate, you can sign them up for mutton busting.
That's right. And if you are going to this parade, tickets range from $10 to $50. If you're interested in attending yourself, the VIP tent's coming back.
Oh, yes, yes.
And then if you got children under 2, if you're a young parent, don't worry. Those kids get in for free. So you can celebrate those events and really get into the celebration. Start them young.
Yeah, absolutely. My family, we had a chance to go to the rodeo a few years back, and it was really, really fun. We got to see some mutton busting, and I'm not sure what it's called, but there were plenty of people like on horses and bucking, and it was a really, really good time. So it's just a really great family event. So you've got all weekend to come to the rodeo and hang out.
That's right.
Oh, so we have some more rounders behind us. So we talked about them earlier. They are considered ambassadors of the rodeo.
That's right.
Hello.
And a lot of folks coming from sponsorships and things making this happen, because it's really, as you mentioned before, Jackie, a community-wide effort to bring something like this to Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah, absolutely. And these ladies behind us, again, they spend hours training with their horses, as well as coming together to work as one team as well. So let's step out of the way, because I think the horses are doing a little something.
Oh, yeah? Hello. What's really cool, Jackie, about the formation they've stopped in, look, it's not just stopping in the street. They've got this scattered formation.
Yeah.
Really have a mastery of their animals, and you know, the bond between a horse and their rider is so strong in so many cases when you have somebody who's really performing at a high level, and you can see that on display here.
Absolutely. You can tell all those hours of work that they put together and the training that they have with those horses. I mean, they are a full-on team, the riders with the horses, but then all of the riders together with their horses. So, love it.
I know some of the rounders recruiting future rodeo goers here.
That's right.
We're here at a
I might be one of them.
Yeah,
you never know.
I'm
you never know, Perry.
Just from what we've seen already. All right, so as we see some more vehicles process here, let's go ahead and talk about, if you're interested, where you can go to check out the rodeo. RodeooftheOzarks.org is their official website. You can go check out different events. Over 400 contestants are going to be involved in this one, Jackie.
Wow, that's awesome. So if you're wondering what's happening today is Wednesday, June 26th. So we're here at the parade. That's happening right now. There's also going to be a rodeo performance that's happening today. Gates for the rodeo open at 6 p.m. It is Faith and Family Night tonight. Youth events start at 6:30, so that's that mutton busting that we were talking about, and so some of those other youth events. And then the rodeo, that's going to kick off at 7:30. There's also going to be a queen coronation during the rodeo.
Wow,
yeah.
Fascinating. And what's really cool, too, as we're exploring this rodeo, we're talking about it, and this is a local nonprofit putting this together.
Right.
This isn't a for-profit organization that's, you know, really just trying to collect dollars and really get into that. This is a part of our community, and they come back every year, make this a tradition, and make it all possible thanks to sponsorships. But we love it when these groups come through.
Hello! I love how everybody gets involved. And, you know, the rodeo and the parade, they really allow people to sign up to be a part of this, and I love it.
We got the Jones Center coming up here.
Hello!
How are y'all doing? Plus, college basketball coming by, showing their skills and dribbling.
And we know there's a lot of things going on at the Jones Center this summer, you know, summer camps, all kinds of things going on at the Jones Center. So if you're a family, maybe if you're new to the area and looking for something fun for your kiddos to do, Jones Center, a great option.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, and we got bubbles going on. That's right. Throwing a party in the back seat of this one. Let's go.
Those party animals back there.
I love it. I love it. Oh, and a classic car coming our way, too. Check out this one.
Still got some giddy up and go. I love that.
It says student test drive on the side, but I don't think that's the case here.
That is a vehicle from NWTI. It's from their automotive department. So NWTI located right here in Springdale. great trade school for students if you want to learn anything from automotive to plumbing, welding, all kinds of fun things happening at NWTI.
Okay, looks like we got more riders on horseback. You know, this rodeo procession parade has not disappointed. This is exactly what I would expect to see at a rodeo procession. I think this is the third wave of horses, Jackie.
Yes, and you know what I want to say is, maybe when you're thinking about like a rodeo parade, maybe that's all you're thinking is that all you're going to see maybe are horses, but we've seen horses, we've seen the mayor, we've seen the grand marshal, we've seen fancy automotive trucks, we've seen a band. So we've seen all kinds of entertainment here at the parade. Oh, there's a bee that wants to get in on the action today.
Who doesn't, right?
Who doesn't? Hello.
Oh,
look at this
really
truck
showing
right
off
there. That
his
is
stuff.
so cool.
Let's go.
Hello.
Hey. No hands. How about
Hi.
that?
Okay, now I don't know if I can do that, okay?
How about this young rider?
Oh,
Can you imagine?
hey. Hello.
He's already perfected the
I
wave.
love that. Look how the family is getting the kiddos started riding on horses very early, like you said, Perry, establishing that love of agriculture at a young age.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And it looks like we've got another group coming down here, bringing the colorful side of this parade.
Yes, absolutely. And some music as well.
I love this. Something that I feel like this emphasizes too, as we're continuing to watch this parade, is the diversity of not only the groups that are included here, but of different cultures that are represented in our community.
Yeah.
Really brought forth here in this parade.
Yeah, and I did want to mention, the theme for the rodeo is Hispanic Heritage Month.
Okay.
So they will be highlighting the Hispanic culture that we have here in Northwest Arkansas.
Oh,
look.
Jackie. She made a request.
I made a request to save me a proper popsicle.
Oh, yeah, I'll take the
got
green.
one. Okay, the team is here from our vessel
Thank
popsicles
you.
because they know it's going to get a little hot out here.
We
So they're making sure that
appreciate
we
you.
have a snack. Thank you.
How about that? All right, now it's going to be the mastery of juggling a paper, a microphone.
Right. You got it?
Oh, yeah, just like childhood, Jackie. Just like childhood. So let's talk about the Springdale Benevolent Foundation. That's part of making a lot of this happen. 501c nonprofit, founded in 2002. And they're a really big function of making something like this happen. Supporting scholarship programs for local seniors in Benton, Washington, and Madison counties pursuing degrees in agriculture. So not only are we celebrating agriculture as it is, but really pushing forward into the future of agriculture for our area.
Yeah, I love that. And we know that our area has so much support for agriculture here, even at the University of Arkansas, big agriculture program up there. So if your students are interested in a field of study, maybe that could be one to explore.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's go ahead and check out what float is coming down as we take a quick Icy Pop break.
Oh, yes. They opened them already.
Thank you to Congress for being here today. And KNWA is broadcasting.
Snag that other side.
Oh, yay, we are.
I think we just got a shout out, Jackie.
We did.
Urban's also broadcasting.
All right.
Oh, my gosh, everybody. Look at these little ponies.
Wow.
Look at those little
Hello.
ponies.
So
They
cute.
are so cute, and they're decorated.
We were talking about the carriage earlier, Jackie. How
Look at
about
that
this
one.
carriage? This is awesome.
I think that one would be good for us parents to ride
think
into work.
so.
What do you think?
I think we're a little bit safer in that one if
think
we
so.
don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, I
Less
agree.
space to fall.
Look how small those little ponies are. They're so cute. Oh my goodness, and I love how bedazzled they are. They have on ribbons on their tails, ribbons in their hair. Oh, I just love that.
On the back, too, horsepower is their
Yes.
license plate. And we've already
Hello.
looking at the next batch of horses. Round
Hi.
4, hello.
Now, this horse that rode in made its presence known. It's a nice little, hey, pay attention to me. And we did.
Horses with an attitude. You know. Gotta have it. Gotta set yourself apart.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
That's amazing. So let's talk about the themes for the Rodeo of the Ozarks, because as you mentioned, we got Faith and Family Night tonight. Tomorrow, Hispanic Heritage Night, as we discussed earlier. And we got Rope Your Dreams on Friday. That's going to be a special presentation with the Gunnison Foundation, and a really great story behind that one, too. It's curated by an entrepreneur and breast cancer survivor, Terry Wheatley, bringing the sponsor rodeo Western community into the fight against breast cancer.
So I love that.
That campaign, since 2004, has helped local communities raise funds for local and national charities. So again, another group that's coming in, doing good, and really uniting our community around this central theme of having fun with agriculture.
Yes, I love that. Okay, behind us we've got some more floats. Hello. One thing too, we saw the rodeo queens, and so if you're wanting to meet them, you can do just that on Thursday and Friday. On Thursday, there is an autograph signing at 1 p.m. at Lewis Automotive in Fayetteville. That is going to include the queens that we saw, the rounders who we also saw, the clown and barrel man Dusty Myers, and then a specialty act with Bobby Kerr, who we learned earlier trains Mustangs.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so super cool. So
cool job.
That is on Thursday. And then on Friday, same thing, autograph signing. But the one on Friday is going to take place at 1 p.m. at Sam's Furniture in Springdale. So, again, Joe and Laurel Donaldson's show being today's Grand Marshal Parade. So it'll be at 1 p.m. on Friday, the autograph signing, if you want to check that out.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it looks like we've got another round of riders coming in here.
Very cool.
Showing off some of the things you might see. Got that lasso forming.
Oh, nice.
Have you ever tried to lasso, Jackie?
No,
it's
but
hard.
I have been lassoed before. I haven't tried it myself. Oh, look at that fancy two-step that the horses are doing. Oh, that's nice. Oh, fancy rope work there.
That takes to move the rope like that, make it meaningful, is so impressive.
And I've seen some of the rope handlers, they'll do the tricks and they'll like jump through the ropes and everything. Maybe somebody can teach us that, Perry. What do you think?
I don't know if I got what it takes, Jackie. I'll be honest. Man, you see people working their entire lives to do what you're going to see at the rodeo this weekend.
Yes.
I think I'm more in your camp. I think I'm going to be lassoed.
Oh, yes.
More
and
likely.
It's safe to be lassoed. You'll be fine. Trust me.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
We got another group coming here.
Oh, yeah.
Bucking?
So many groups here today.
At the Ozarks.
That's right. So Bucking at the Ozarks is another event that takes place at Parsons Stadium. So you'll see a ride pass here soon. That's going to be taking place next month. There's several events that take place at Parsons Stadiums throughout the year. So, of course, the Rodeo of the Ozarks is one of them. Bucking at the Ozarks is another. There's also a winter circus that comes through town as well. Oh, nice. They're throwing out candy.
Now, as we are going through, be sure to watch for awards that they're going to be giving out for these events, for the floats and the riding clubs. For the floats, we've got the commercial division and clubs and organizations. They'll be giving out awards for them, and then the riding clubs. So
how cute is that back there?
Look at that stud. Then we got the Washington County Sheriff leading the charge for the next group. And so as we talk about these floats, we've got the riding club's best dressed. We've seen so many riders coming through in different garbs.
Hello.
And also the riding club from the furthest distance.
Oh, nice.
Which is cool.
Okay.
We know people, not just from our community, but from all around the country coming up to show their stuff here at the Rodeo of the Ozarks. So
I like that.
Celebrating them. And then most people in uniform. Trying to get the big show.
Okay.
So be on the lookout. Be thinking, who would I select for those awards? Because we should be seeing those come by after the parade passes down.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you talked about the events that are happening. Freedom Night, that is on Saturday, and that's going to be the final night of the rodeo. Again, tickets available online. They start as low as $10, and they can go up to about $50 if you want to get that VIP tent, which is back. We heard the announcer say that VIP tent is back this year. So just to think the humble beginnings of how the parade got its start into this. Again, if you have been around the rodeo and the parade for a while and you've got some pictures that you'd love to show us, we'd love to share those on KNWA and share your memories and your stories with us.
That's right. So we saw the rodeo queens pass us.
Yes. Yep.
And we want to break down a little bit while we got a little pause in the parade here. We've got a lot of contestants from Miss Rodeo of the Ozarks. We've got Miss Gracie Potter, Miss Carly Ray Smith, Miss Carson Howe. They passed us all earlier. We've also got awards for the Junior Miss Rodeo of the Ozarks. Michaela G. Minor is the current, and we've got for the competitors Charlie Childers, Ava Ruth Fields, Madeline Johnson. Also some visiting royalty that we saw earlier. Miss Rodeo Arkansas, Miss Rodeo Arkansas Teen, Miss Rodeo Louisiana, Georgia, also Miss Lincoln Riding Club. So
Oh, yes.
the representation here has been significant, Jackie.
Yes, absolutely. And I remember seeing Miss Lincoln. She had on her, I don't know what you call them, like the chaps, I guess. She had Lincoln down the leg. So that was super cool. All right.
It looks like we do.
It looks like we do have a little bit left. I think we've got some more horses coming through. They may be rounding up everybody else. The events, that's starting at 6:30, Perry, and then the main rodeo, that's going to be starting at 7:30. Tickets online now. You can go tonight, you can go tomorrow night, you can go Friday night, you can go Saturday night. So you've got a full kind of weekend plan of rodeo events.
Yeah, people coming from all over to make this really special for our Northwest Arkansas and Fort Smith community. If you have the opportunity, come on down. It's a lot of fun, and you can check it out. And again, a nonprofit organization, so you feel good about coming out and really seeing the best of not only what our area has to offer, but I mean the surrounding region and even the country.
Yeah, absolutely. That ends this year's Rodeo of the Ozarks Parade.
No, first time, Jackie. How do you
Did
feel?
it. I feel great. I think I feel motivated. I want to go catch up with the rodeo queens.
Okay, well, we've got Icy Pops to finish, too, so we're going to go ahead and sign things off. Thank you so much for joining us for this special coverage and this live stream. Goodbye.
Have fun.